Hello, hello, Pete's Packs here with another Secret Lair Sunday. This week we're doing Showcase Strixhaven. Let's see what we get. This is one of the older ones, so they do have the big boxes. So I believe these came out just before Strixhaven did, so that's about 2 years ago now, something like that. And it was one of the earlier Secret Lairs, which I mean, we know that from the boxes, but... given that, I have no idea what's in here. Hopefully it'll be something cool like commands or something, or something along those lines. And yeah, hopefully it's good. So from the looks of it, it's cards that are in the style of the special Strixhaven cards. Can't remember the name of it. On the front, you can see we have Fractured Identity. And it looks like our promos are all basic lands. We've got a really cool mountain, beautiful island made out of books, which I adore that island. I've gotten one or two of those in other secret lairs. Second of that island, given that play blue more than any color, and it's really nice. Unfortunately, given that they're foils, they're probably going to curl up on me. Another island that's a kind of watchtowery thing. Was it the Mystical Archive version? Yeah, that's it. The Mystical Archives. That's the frame. Mystical Archive things. I think that's right. That sounds right. Again, I was not really playing Standard during Strixhaven, so could be way off on that. I only played for like a month or two while Strixhaven was legal, and it was on the back end of it. We're going to call these Mystical Archive frames. And hopefully that's right. Okay, so removing the rubber cement so that our promos don't stick together. This is very sticky rubber cement. Okay. First off, we've got this really cool mountain. Tiny detail of a mage at the very top of it. Just kind of throwing off waves of energy. It is very curled, unfortunately. Then this beautiful book island. Second one of the same. And then this kind of lighthouse design. Very pretty, of course, being destroyed. Okay, on to the main attraction. So first up we have got Fractured Identity, which is generally considered one of the strongest vintage cube cards. It was originally in one of the Commander products. So I don't exactly remember which one. I do remember it was an early one though. So we've got this awesome Fractured Identity. Then Drowned in the Loch, which will definitely see play. Fracturing Gust, which used to be an absolute all-star in sideboards during Extended about 10 years ago. I think it still sees play a little bit in Legacy and sideboards, but Not 100% sure about that. We have Artifact Mutation. This would be really, really strong. No, sees a little bit of play in Commander. Then we have Fire Covenant, which I'm guessing this is good in Commander. It seems like it would be good in Commander. Not really a card that I've seen in play since Ice Age. And then we have All Is Dust, which is a all-star used in Urzatron. Also shows up in a couple of Eldrazi decks every now and then. It is, of course, a tribal sorcery Eldrazi, originally from it's either Zendikar or Worldwake, if I remember correctly. Seconds of these. Out of all of this, the card that I'll probably end up using the most is a Drown in the Loch. Saying that it sees heavy play in Pioneer and a bit of play in Modern. Okay. But I do have to say, I really like this frame and this treatment on cards. I think the way the mana symbols are done, it just really feels nice. Or it tickles that part of my brain that's like, oh yeah, this is a Magic card, but this is really cool. So, which is something that I liked about the other versions of the Mystical Archive cards. Probably one of my top 3 treatments that they've ever done. I really like the stained glass treatments that they did for War of the Spark. Unfortunately, since all of those are foils, they tend to be very difficult to play in paper because they have a tendency to curl to the point that even double-sleeved, it would count as mark cards. I'm running into that issue with my Teferis in Modern right now. So I'm actually going to have to replace those. So that's unfortunate. But yeah, overall, really, really nice. Really nice secret lair. I like that it has 6 cards in it. They haven't done that in a while. It feels like they've been trying to cut farther and further back, and this feels like it was almost worth it, even if the cards in it aren't super expensive. And from what I remember, this is one of the ones that actually has a negative value, but it feels like you're getting more value because there are more cards, even if they're cards that aren't heavily used, with the exception of Drown in the Loch. So, very cool. Really love this treatment, and we'll see what the foils look like in the next one. As always, don't forget to thank you for joining me on this adventure. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks. Bye.